Okay, just give me one moment. I'm gonna share screen and so okay, thanks for doing this. So we go through your answers in a moment. I'm gonna sorry, man.
This is his one.
Just give me one moment, Edmund. Sorry, I just okay. Okay, now you can see the screen, huh? Edmund, you can see the screen, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will. Okay, let me see now. You're working for. You've done all this, right? 3x equals to. Okay, if 3x plus 4x equals to 28. Okay, your first one. What about the first one? This first one. This thing here.
27 divided by 3.
Okay, so you know. Okay, good, huh? So this. Oh, there is a second one. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is also correct. Correct. The next one is you get 6m plus 5. So this one is this question, right? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you got a times here, 3 times 2, correct? You get 6m, correct? Then you must also take 3 times 5. You will get 15 here.
Oh.
Then same thing now here, same thing now here. 4 times m is 4m. This is correct. But 4 times minus 3, you get minus 12. So can you try to do this again? This the one down here, question C. This one. You try to do C again.
Is it 13.5?
13.5 not. Can I see your working? You show me your screen, please, so that I can have a look at your. Okay, hold on, hold on. One second. Let me. It's in green, eh? Yours is in green, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Then. So what happened to the? Okay. Well, okay. Let me see now. I took a photo of it, so let me. This is the one, right, Edmund? This is the one, right? Here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 6m plus 15 equals to 4m minus 12, and then you bring it over is minus 27. So 2m equals to 27 minus 27. Okay, there's a minus. You owe $12, you owe $15, you owe $27. So it's minus 13.5, correct. Well done. Okay, so we can, you get it? So your
Yeah.
this one, the second one down here is correct. 240 is correct. The next one, I think you don't know how to do, so we are going to go through together. Correct? This one you're not sure, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what's the meaning of consecutive? Consecutive.
No.
One after another. So let's say now, if I'm going to have consecutive, let's say consecutive numbers, it could be 1, 2, 3. This is consecutive numbers. Okay? Or I can put 28, 29, 30. But if you look at the question says, I'll share screen again. The question says consecutive odd numbers. So consecutive odd number, you give me one number that's odd. Any number is odd, just give me.
1,
1. So 1, the next one will be
3,
3. Next one,
5.
5. So you can see, this is consecutive odd number. Days of the week is like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Same thing. So now, if we look at the question again, we see here. So there's 3 consecutive odd numbers. The first one is X. And the sum of, okay, we write down this first. If let's say the first one is X, let us look at the pattern here. Let us look at the pattern here. Let's say now, if I take 1, 3, 5, this is your example, right? 1, 3, 5. So now, if this is X, smallest number is X, what is this? This is 1 plus what equals 3?
2.
2. So the next one is plus 2. So now, from 1 to 5, it becomes plus X plus
4.
4. Okay. So this is actually your 3 numbers. Let X be 1, or let 1 be X. The next number is always plus 2. It cannot be plus 1 because this is odd number. If let's say I put 1, 2, 3, this one is X. Number 2 is X plus
2.
no plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then after that, you plus from 1 to go to 3, 1 plus 2. So X plus 2. Can you see that? So
Yeah.
down here, why is it we want to do in X? Of course, first of all, the question says that. Okay, so let us look at the question again. Let us look at the question again. Down here, can you see? It says now the sum. No, down here, don't get confused by it. You have now a sentence that is a little bit complex. The sum of the first 2 numbers is 71 more than the third. What does it mean? They say the sum of the first 2 numbers is 71 more than the third. So let us look down here. This is now, there are 3 numbers in the question. One is X, the other one is X plus 2, the other one is X plus 4. Okay? So the sum of the first 2, the sentence says the sum of first 2 numbers. Okay. So this is the first number, this is the second number. So the sum of the first 2 numbers is X plus X plus 2. X plus X plus 2. Sum of the first 2 numbers is 71, right? 71 more than the third. So I'll just write down here. This is more than the third number. What's the third number? X plus 4. How much more? It says plus 71. Now your challenge down here, Edmund, is to be able to come up with this equation. If you cannot come up with this equation, you cannot find out what the numbers are. So for now, this one I've written for you. So now you remove the brackets and try to solve. Okay, can you see X plus 2 is equals to X plus 4 plus 7. Okay, if you are confused at this stage, no worry. I'm going to write another question for you, but can you solve this? You try to solve this and see what's your answer. Do you get the answer?
73.
73, good, okay. So x is equals to 73, right? So now, well done. Let us look at the question now. You got x equals to 73. Well, let us look at the question. What does the question say? They say that the first odd number is x. Can you see? The first odd number is x. That means the smallest number is x. So this is 73. What is the next number? If it's a consecutive number. Or be the next
75.
25. What's the next number?
77.
77. So you got your answer already. Okay. Because the question is asking you, let me see what this question. Find, write down expression. Okay, find the greatest of the three numbers. So the greatest is 77, and that's your answer. But I want you now to try this on your own. This question, we don't go to the next question yet. Can you see this question here? Now, down here it says, hold on. It says the sum of three consecutive even numbers is 36. Can you find the three numbers? Can see that?
Yeah.
The sum of three consecutive even numbers is 36. Find the three numbers. So you start this way. You start with let x be the smallest number. Okay. So what's the next two numbers? If this is x is the smallest number, the next number will be x plus what?
2.
Oh yes, x plus 2. Then the next one will be x plus
4.
yes. Let us test. You give me an even number. You give me an even number.
2.
2. Okay,
Yeah.
2, 4, 6. If this is x, from 2 to 4, you plus 2. Correct, x plus 2. From 2 to 6, you plus 4. Okay, x plus 4. Notice it's the same as the odd number. Because every number you must plus 2 to get the next consecutive number. So now down here, can you find, you know that the smallest is x, the next number is x plus 2, the third number is x plus 4. And their total is equal to 36. Can you find out what is the three number? What are the three numbers? Can you form an equation? Equation means you put equal. Can you feel the left and right? You must show me. Okay, you tell me now. Equals to how many? Equals to how many? They say how many down here? 36. So now, this equal 36. But what is equal to 36? The sum of the three numbers. So there's one number plus another number plus another number. What do I write here?
X.
X, good. What do I write down here?
X plus 2.
Good. What do I write down here?
Plus 4.
Good. Okay, can you solve this then? You solve this, huh?
X equals to 10.
X equals to 10.
Yeah.
Let's see. So what are the three numbers? 10,
12.
12,
14.
14. You see, 10 plus 12, 22. 22 plus 14, 36, correct. So now, I'm going to give you now, I change it now. Okay, odd numbers. Sum of three consecutive odd numbers is, hold on, is 27. Can you find the three numbers? You tell me the steps. Let x be the
Smallest.
smallest. What are the next two numbers?
X plus.
Okay, let's say we try 1, 3, 5. This is x plus what to become 3? X plus what to become 3?
2.
2. Then x plus what to become 5?
2.
No, plus, yeah, you plus another 2 down here, but altogether you
Oh,
plus
plus
4
2.
lah. Right, plus 4. So now, So down here now, you form your equation now. Form your equation. What is equation? Equation means you must have the equal sign. What is equals to what down here? The question tells you a number. What's the number? Sorry, what's the number?
27.
So 27. So what is equal to 27? They say the sum of the three consecutive odd numbers is 27. So x plus what plus what?
X plus 2.
Uh-huh.
X plus 4.
Okay, you solve again. The next one, I will give you, you have to do on your own. Without me telling you. What's your answer? X equals to
7.
7. Good. So the three numbers are 7,
9.
9.
11.
Okay, good. So you know how to do this. Now, I am going to remove the word odd. That means the three numbers one after another. 1, 2, 3. Not plus 2. This is plus 1, then plus 2. Notice, sum of three consecutive numbers is, okay, here we go. See, three consecutive numbers is, what is this? Give me one moment, let me think. Oh, we put it as 36 still. Okay, three numbers, the consecutive is 36. Not odd, not even, it's one after another. So can you find the three numbers? Same thing, you let x be the smallest number and then you try to solve. What are the next two numbers?
The numbers are 1, 2, 3.
Something like that. It could be 1, 2, 3, it could be 5, 6, 7, it could be 10, 11, 12, but one after another. It's not plus 2. Now it's plus 1. So what are the three numbers? You can write down, okay?
Eleven, 12, 13.
Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Easy or not? Is it easy?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is how we do the equation. We write an equation and we solve it. Okay. Now let us look at your other answers now. Okay. This now integers. Let us see what you write here. Integers is a 1, 6, minus 6. Okay. Good. Correct. So what are integers? Edmund? What's
Whole
another
numbers.
whole numbers? Good. So prime numbers 37. Okay, 37 is correct. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. This one is not. Irrational numbers are numbers that you cannot show on a number line. So if let's say I draw a number line down here, I put down here 0. Then this one is 1. Right? Half down here I can show is in between. This is my number down here. Let's say I put like that. This is half. I can show on a number line. So if I can show on a number line, it means it is not an irrational number. It is a rational number. So, okay, irrational. Okay. So irrational means you cannot show on a number line. Half you can show. 0.4 also you can show. Let's say now I put down here. Let's say now this one is 0. So this one 0.1. Example. So 0.4 I can show number line, but pi I cannot show. Pi is 3.142 blah 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 blah. So I do not know exactly where to show. So that 3.14 something is a never ending number. Okay, you take your calculator, you take 22 divided by 7. What's your answer? You look at it, you find a never ending number, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means how to show. You cannot show on a number line. Exactly, you cannot show on a number line. Okay, so we move on to the next question. So down here, this pi is correct. Half is not correct. Eh? So half you don't need to fill in. Okay, don't think that all the numbers you need to fill in. Down here, your answer is only integer, there's 3 numbers. Prime number, there's 1. And then irrational number, 1. Okay, we didn't use half, it's okay. The next question, let's see. Next question, okay. So now, you are not sure, right, how to do this. Okay, so we go through question number 5. So question number 5, let us see clearly. You must know how to do prime factorization. And I think you know how to do prime factorization. Maybe you forgot. So let us. So let's say if I ask you to do, I give you a number, let's say 48. I want you to find the prime factorization of 48. You just write 48 and then you draw a line here like that. Then you start with number 2. All the numbers here you write must be prime numbers. So what are prime numbers? Numbers that can divide by 1 and itself. So we start with 2. So divide by 2, you get 24. Divide by 2 again, you get 12. Divide by 2 again, you get 6. Divide by 2 again, you get 3. Now cannot divide 2 by anymore. You divide by 3, you get 1. Okay, now this is prime factorization. So you count. This is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So we write it down here. 2 times 2 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, times 2 times 3. This is not in index notation because they want you to, I should make my screen bigger. Sorry. Okay. So I'm giving an example now using 48. I want to find the prime factorization. What is prime factorization? Remember, we have done this like that before. And the numbers you write down here will only be prime numbers. And normally we start with 2. So we divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2, until you cannot divide by 2. So once you reach here, we got to divide by 3. So we find 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Can you use your calculator, please? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. How much is it? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. How much? 48, right?
Yeah.
So can you see? This is actually now, I'm breaking it down, but I must write it like this, index notation. 2 to the power of, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 to the power of 4 times 3. Actually 3 to the power 1, but if it's 1, we don't need to write the 1 here. So this is prime factorization or index notation. Okay, so we look at the thing here. So the question is asking you now to do the same thing in 324. So you draw the line, you try to do like Edmund. You do like this. Okay, you write 324 like that, 324, and then you start dividing until you cannot divide.
Two square.
2 square times
3
3 to the power of
3 to the power of 3.
3 to the power of 3. 2 square times 3 to the power of 3.
No, 4.
4, yes. Okay, this is correct. So this is the prime factorization of 324. Now, what does the question want you to find out? Let's see. Yeah? The question is saying, yeah, your answer is correct, right? 2 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 4. Well done. So the question is saying, find the square root of 324. Now, you can use your calculator first. We use your calculator first. What is the square root of 324? Can you see?
18.
18. Okay. So from here, do you know how to find the square root of 324 if you are given this? Okay, very easy. Yeah? Square root means, let's say I ask you, what's the square root of 16? What is it? Square root.
Um,
Use
4.
calculator. 4. Okay, 4. But how do we know what is 4? Let's say now I draw a square, right? And then the area is 16. I ask what number times itself. Same number that, 4 times 4, same number times itself, I get 16. So I need two numbers that are the same, multiplying itself. Example, next one we try, 9. Square root of 9, 9 must be what? What times what, Edmund? Same number.
3.
3 times 3. So can you see same number times itself? So if I can do the square root like that, this is the square root sign. If I can make the square root sign like this, and then I make two numbers times itself, 3 times 3, then the answer will be 3. Can you see that? In order for me to square root this, now I want to square root this. Square root now, it's like that. You can see, 2 to the power 2 times 3 to the power 4. Now, if I can put it into two groups, then the answer will be one of them. So now let us see. 2 to the power 2 means when you do down here, okay, you tell me what's your working. Tell me what's your working. You get 2. What's the answer down here?
162.
162. Divide by 2.
81.
Good. Divide by 3.
37.
Divide by 3.
9.
Divide by 3.
2.
And then you get 1. So I can divide it into two groups. You see, this means now, I show you now in broken, I'll break this up first. This means 2 times 2. You see, there's two 2's, right? Times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, can see, huh? Can see, yeah? So I want to divide it into two groups. Oh, okay, no problem. Watch. I put two brackets here. This, if you have no sign in between, they are kissing one another, it means it's times. Okay, so I can put 1, 2 here. I can put the other 2 here. Oh, 2. I put 2. Now no more 2 already. No more 2, right? Then 3, I can 1, 3, 2 3s. 1, 3, 2 3s. Oh, I can put 2 of the 3s here. And I can put the other 2 of the 3s here. Can see now. So this is 2 times 3 to the power of 2. 2 times 3 to the power of 2. Now, how to do from here? Well, you divide this thing into 2. 2 divided by 2, you get 1. See? 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 1, correct. 4, you divide by 2, you get 3 to the power 2, 3 to the power 2. Can you see now? These powers, I just split it up. If 4, that means there's 4 3s. I put 2 of them here. So now, if I square root it, the answer is one of them. Because remember, 3 times, we want to find a square root. The answer is one of them. That means 2 times 3 to the power times 3. This is 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 3, 18. So I just repeat down here. Means you put 2 times 3 to the power 2. 2 times 3 to the power 2. So what's the square root? Is one of the numbers. 2 times 3 to the power 2. But they want to know what exactly is the number. 2 times 3 times 3. 2 times 3 times 3 is 18. Okay. Now, more or less, I've already explained. I'm going to give you now a number for you to find the square root of. Okay, I give you the number down here. I give you the index notation. I'll give you the index notation here. You tell me now. What is the square root of this number? Okay, 3 to the power of 4 times 5 to the power of 6. I want to square root this. What is the answer? Okay, what are the two groups down here? I should put. Can you tell me? Can I use calculator? Can I use calculator? Just tell me from here. 3 to the power of how many? Divide this by 2. 3 to the power of
2.
2. Can you see now down here? There's 2 is 4. Okay, good. Times 5 to the power of
3.
3. Correct. So if I ask you to find the square root, you just take one on the number. 3 to the power of 2 times 5 to the power of 3. So what is the answer? Can you try? 3 to the power 2 times 5. You can use calculator now.
One, 2, 5.
Good, 1125. Well done. I'm going to give you a little bit more challenging. Now we're going to try now. We want you to find the square root. Okay, the square root. But this time now, I'm not going to tell you what the number is. I'm going to ask you to, hold on. Okay, 400. They want you to find, first of all, you must do that first part. Index notation. Can you do the first one? This one like that. You draw the line here. 400. You draw the line, you go in. Okay. You tell me now what is your index notation. Can you try first?
Two to the power of 4.
2 to the power of 4 times.
5 to the power of 2.
Good. Okay, now divide this into two groups now. You tell me what are the two numbers divide
2 to the power of 2.
times
5. 5.
5. Next one, same thing,
Yeah.
Okay, now, so the answer, the square root is 2 to the power of 2 times 5. What is this number? 2 times 2 times 5. Can use calculator if you want. 2 times 2 times 5. Can see, no? This is 2 to the power of 2 is 2 times 2 times 5. The answer is
20.
20. 20 times 20 is 400. Correct. Well done. So you can you see not? 20 times 20 is 400. All right. So do you understand how to find the square root?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now I just want to share with you what I'm doing with the other students. Okay, so you can see sometimes you will forget this, no, Edmund. You won't be able to remember. So this is what I want you to do. Okay, I'm not sharing screen yet. Let me share screen. Hey, where are you? Hold on. I forgot to share screen. Edmund, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I am now going to share screen with you. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me see. I have where is it? Oh. Okay, let me go to YouTube first. I go to YouTube and I put okay, this is, maybe you can see this. If not, I will share later. Okay, so this is, for example, this is a primary 6 class I'm having online. Okay, so the students can go through the paper. See, if they don't understand, they can go through everything again. Yours, I will not put Mr. Shahid Zoom tuition. I'll just put your name. So no one will know is you. No one is going to check Edmund, whatever paper. So there is one down here, unless you know the name of the person. Let's say Emma, one of the, she's in Sec 1 or so, Emma tuition or something like that. Tuition, let's say, I think it's a Bukit Merah or something, paper. So there is a, down here. So this one now is a Sec 1 student. Okay, I'm going through with the girl. Similar questions are down here. Can you see? This is similar questions, right? That's what you're doing. So why am I doing this? I'm doing this so that the students can refer to these questions now. Otherwise, the students keep forgetting. And then the parent, then I got to go through the same thing over and over. It's a waste of your money. All right. So when I upload this, after a few days, you must try on your own. You must try and own all these questions. Otherwise, you will improve, but it will not be so fast. If let's say after a few days you try paper 1 again, all those you get wrong, you try again, you can surely do it. You will surely improve very fast. Okay, so now we go back to your question now. Okay, this one we have already found the square root. You know how to do already. The next one, let me see, the answer 5337. Okay, let's see. This is question number 6. 5337. Okay, 5337, well done. You got both correct. Congratulations. Correct, correct. Okay, now next one now. Okay, do you get the answer? 12.56. 3.14, 3.14 meters, 28.56 meters. Let's see. 3.14 correct, 28.56. Only one more, the N one. The last one you didn't do. So this is correct. This is correct. Well done. So how do you get now the last one, the area of the figure? You can find like this, Edmund. You can find now the area of this rectangle, right? Then you minus this part. You minus this part down here, which is quarter of a circle. This is another quarter of the circle, right? Quarter, quarter. And then you've got another quarter. You got another quarter. It all makes one circle. Right? You see, this quarter I draw here, this quarter. This is the part cut out. This one now, let's say I'm going to draw this one now. This one I draw in here, for example. You see? This one now, I'm going to draw here. And the last one, I draw here. Can you see all the 4 quarters make into one circle? So when you have a piece of paper like that, you cut this part, you cut this part, you cut this part, you cut this part, you are cutting away one circle. So you already know you can find the area of one circle. Area of one circle you can find. Then you find the area of the rectangle and you minus. Okay? You try to do that. You try to do that. Are you confused? You confused? No, you know what to do. So you try. Okay.
$34.44.
34.44. Let us see. It's 50.44. Can I see? Can you show me your working, please? Come, you show me. I see. You show me what you have done. Hold on, wait. Too far lah. Too far. Okay, 12.56 plus. Which one? This one. Wait, hold on. 12, 2 times 2 plus 2 times 3. Why you take 2 plus 2 plus 3.14? You're finding perimeter, is it?
Oh,
okay. You must find area. Okay. Let us go through this together then. Okay, area of the figure. How you find area? Do you know how to find this? What is the length here? The length here.
9.
This one on here? How many?
7.
So 9 times 7, that's first step. 9 times 7 is 63. So you take 9. You find the area of the rectangle. 9 times 7 is 63. Okay. And then the next step is to find the area of the triangle. So formula for area of triangle, pi r squared. So what is the pi? Okay, you can take it as 3.14 times 2 times 2. So you find, then you minus 63 minus the area of that. Are you confused? You confused? You show me, okay, show me your working again. Show me your working again. I 63, correct? How you get 28? 27. Wait, show me again. Show me again. Oh, you go in times by 4. Okay. I know what you have done. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you now. How many circles are there? 4 circles or 1 circle? Is it 4 or 1 circle there? You're gonna cut off.
1.
1. You don't need to times 4, what? Right? So now 7.14, I think, is the 3. Okay, 3.14 times. You go in plus, you know. Yours, your formula, Edmund, you came out a new formula, Edmund. Pi r squared. Yours is pi plus r. This is not correct. Correct or not? You got, but of course, it looks the same, but it's not. Huh? So you must say 3.14 times 2, not plus 2. Cannot be. You plus 2, you get 7. You got 7.14 because you go in plus. Okay, so it's a careless mistake. So you calculate, what is it? 3.14 times 2 times 2. What do you get? You get how much? Use a calculator, how much? 14 times 2 times 2.
12.56.
12.56. Then you take 63 minus 12.56. Okay. Remember, those are down. Just now you saw the corner is quarter circle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. So it's 1 circle. You don't need to times 4. Okay. So what's your answer? Final answer is how much?
50.4.
Okay, 50.44 is correct. Now we look at your next question. The next question, let's see, do you get it correct? So next question, A is 25, B is 97. Okay, correct. Congratulations. 2 marks, 3 marks. Well done. A is 25, B is 97. Well done. Huh? So your next question here is correct. Huh? All right. Now we're going to go to algebra. Okay. Okay. Let's see. 1m. Okay, 1m, you can write it as m. Okay. 1m, you don't need to write the 1. m minus 7n. Let's see whether you're right. Correct. The first one is correct. This one is correct. Oh, sorry. This one here is correct. But remember, don't need to write the number 1. Okay. 1m is m. Okay. The next one, you put 4x plus 4y. Minus 4x down here, there's a minus. Mister, look, but there's a minus down here. Down here, there's no minus. So is your answer minus 4x plus 4y or 4x plus 4y? Minus, is it? Must say minus, right? Because you're working down here shows a minus. Okay, let us see. The answer is 5 is minus 4x plus 5y. So let us see. Let us look at your working now. Okay, so now down here, you times out 2 times x, 2x. This part again, Edmund, you did make a mistake again. It says 2 times y is 2y. It's not y. 3 times 2x is minus 6x, correct? Then plus 3y, correct. This is correct. This is correct. It's only this one down here. Why? 2 times y is 2y. You put y. Can you try again then? So you know how to do. You got to be careful, Edmund. You just got to be careful.
4x plus 5y.
Minus 4x, remember, there's a
Yeah.
minus down here. So minus 4x plus 5y. Okay. So this one we change to 5y. Okay. Well done, not bad, not bad. The next one, the next question, you're not sure how to do, so we will go through it. Okay, down here. First of all, you know what's a cuboid? What is a cuboid? Is it a cube, like a cube?
No.
It's actually like this, like you draw, if let's say I draw for you, all right, this is a cuboid now. Okay, it's a rectangular cube. A cube is not rectangle, right? Cube is all square faces, right? Down here is a, if you look down here, is a square. It's a square. It's a square. That's a cube. Whereas for rectangular cuboid, one may be a square, but the rest normally are rectangle. So you have rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. All right. So this one might be a square or rectangle, or one of them can be a square, no problem. But the rest will be a rectangle. Is it possible to have two squares? Okay, let me see. Is it possible? Let's see. Okay, normally it's one. So, okay, you know it's rectangular. Sometimes they call it rectangular cuboid. Okay, so what does the question say? Let's read the question. They say now, the dimensions is 12 cm by x cm by 5 cm. Down here is 5 cm. So this one is something like that. Okay, if I were to draw for you, this is not well done. It's something like that. Okay, so this is and they tell you that the volume is 60. The volume down here is 60 cubic cm. Okay, so what's the formula for volume? What's the formula for volume?
Length times breadth times height.
Good. And then this length and breadth and height is equals to volume. So down here now, you can find out already. 12 times x times 5 equals to 60. So you try to solve it. You try to solve it. Okay, you tell me what's 12 times 5, what's the answer?
60.
So 60 times x, 60x equals to 60. What is x equals to? Don't say 0, please.
1.
1, good. So that means down here is 1. So it must be very thin, like a book, or like the handphone, you can see 1 cm only. Then this one might be 5 cm, this one 12 cm, and this one 1 cm. So it's as thin as this. So now let us go back to what the question is saying. What does the question say? The question says the cuboid is melted. This thing at the back here, they melt it down. And then they form smaller cuboids. And the small cuboids is 2 cm by 1.5 and 0.6 cm. So how many cuboids can you get? That is the question. You know what to do?
No.
No. Okay. You know the volume for this one is 60. What's the volume of one small cuboid? 2 cm by 1.5 times plus 0.6. Can you find out? This one. You find out what is the volume of this. What is the volume of this one?
1.8.
1.8. Okay. 1.8. All right. If it's 1.8, how many? That's 1.8 over here, cubic cm. How many can you make with 60 square cm? Cubic cm. How many can you got 60 cubic cm. Now you want to make 1.8 like small, tiny cuboids. How many can you make? Just take this, divide by this. 60 divided by 1.8. You use your calculator, you can find. 60 divided by 1.8. Okay? You don't get it. You take, that's not the volume now. The volume you say 3 times 2 times 0.6, is it? Equals to 1.8. That's the volume of one of this. So you want to find the volume, how many cuboids, small cuboids can make. So 60 divided by 1.8, how much do you get?
3.3.
Not 3.3. You try, you look, you use a calculator.
Oh. 33.3.
So how many cuboids can you make? You can only make 33. You have some left over. You have some left over. You look blur.
Huh?
You're confused.
No.
No, okay, okay. So basically, you will have some remainder, but you can make 33 smaller cuboids. Like someone saying you have, let's say, 100 gram. Mommy has 100 grams of flour, and then you want to make a cake. Each cake is, let's say, 35 gram. You need 35 gram for one cookie lah. How many cookies can you make? So 100 divided by 35, you will get 2 only. 2 and remainder something. Something like that. Get it?
Yeah.
Are you confused, Edmund?
No.
You're confused, Edmund?
No.
Okay, so now we move on to the next one. Okay, so then you got, how many smaller cuboids is 33? Let us just double check what their answer is, because sometimes they can be right or something. 1.8, 33. Can you see? Same thing. You divide 60 by 1.8, you get 33. This remainder, don't bother about it. So now let us look at your next question. 29. 1 meter is 100 cm. 29. Okay, let us see. Is it 29? It's 29,000. Okay, correct. No. 2.9. How do you get yours now? Okay, let's see. Now they want you to express in meters, square meters. So let us see. 1 square meter is how many cm? How many square cm? Okay, we tried it first. We see now. Okay, now 1 meter is 100 cm, correct? Okay, but 1 square meter is 1 meter times 1 meter, which is 100 cm times 100 cm, which is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10,000 cm cube. And you now have how much? Over here, the question is saying you have 29,000 cm cube. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, so now you look at here. 29,000 cm cube. They want you to change to meter cube. And we know that 10,000 cm cube is equals to 1 meter cube. You see, we have just proven 1 meter cube is equals to 10,000 cm cube. So down here. So all we need to do is just take 29,000 divided by 10,000. You get 2.9. How? Okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, then I ask you now, if you know how to do it, what is 467,000 cm cube? How many meter cube is it? You tell me what's the answer. $467,000 cm cube. I want to change to meter cube. What is the answer? Same thing. You must follow the same thing. 10,000 is 1.
46.
46.
0.7.
Good, well done. Okay, very good. Very good. Huh? We move on to the next one now. The next one, you are not sure how to do. Have you done speed in school?
Yeah.
You have done speed?
Wait,
Okay.
for P6 or
Sec 1. Sec 1 have not, huh?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, okay, we KIV this one. We don't do this yet because you have not done. But do you notice not? Some of the stuff is actually P6 stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, so did you do this one? Let me see. Oh, 100.5, 10.5. And let's see. You must have your two significant figures. Two significant figures. This is now so many. This is four significant figures. Okay. Two significant figures. 1, 0. Okay. You go for the first two. Okay, let us see now. Down here, you have your first answer is what? Okay, down here. A is 100. Why is it 100? Because first two only, they want the first two. You have 1, 2 significant figures. So the rest must be 0. So now I'm going to give you, you try now. You try down here. Okay, I want you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want one significant figure. How to do this one? You tell me what's the answer. You tell me, just tell me the number. One significant figure.
10,000.
10,000. Correct. Huh? So if I want two significant figure, what's the answer? This one.
12000.
Three significant figure.
12300.
Okay, so you know how to do, huh? All right,
Yeah.
we go back to the question now. Okay, the next one now. Now, 10.45. Okay, 10.45. Same thing lah. 10.45. If I ask you for one significant figure, just take the first one. One significant figure. What's the answer?
10.
10. Two significant figure.
10.4.
No, just 10 also. Take the first two. It's also 10. Three significant figures, then it's 10.4. 1, 2, 3. But is it 10.4 or 10.5? You look down here. Oh, you must.
10.5.
10.5. So three significant figures, 10.5. So let us test you now. Let us test you. You know what this is? I write like that.
Yeah.
It's the estimated. Okay, I don't think it's yeah. So now I'm going to put a dot down here. Okay. One significant figure, what's the answer?
100.
Good. Okay, 100. Two significant figure.
100.
Good. Three significant figures.
100.
Good. Four significant figures.
100.5.
0.5. Good. Yeah. All right. Well done. Well done. Not bad. So, okay, you may forget this. Therefore, you go to the video. If you forget, you go to the video. I will share you the link. Don't worry. Some of my students are worried, what if everyone sees me on YouTube? No one is going to search for you. They don't know. They don't know. And normally this type of lesson, people find it so boring. Right? So don't worry about it. Okay. The girl I show you, she doesn't even want to look at herself. But sometimes she keeps forgetting. So it's best to have this on. Okay, 10.7. Okay, this one actually there's something wrong with the question, so we don't worry about this one. Okay, we don't worry about this one. Okay, never mind. But let us see what the answer over here is 10. But don't worry about this. Okay, we are not looking at that. The next one, 2.8 degrees Celsius. Is it 2.8? 2.8.
Yeah.
And then 42. Let us see. 2.8, correct? And this one is 14. Okay, let us see now. So the temperature of a packet of roti prata was -4 degrees when it was taken out from a freezer. The prata then was placed on a frying pan. The temperature of roti prata rose at a constant rate for 10 minutes. At the end of 10 minutes, the temperature is 24. So good, you take 24 minus 4. Okay, well done. You were not tricked. Well done. Down here, 24. You must minus, but -4. Right, then you, it's not 1, minus 4. Right? Then you get 24 plus 4, which is 28. And it's 28 degrees for 10 minutes. So then 28 degrees divided by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10. This is equals to 2.8 degrees per minute, which I think is your answer. Well done. Congratulations, this is correct. Okay, the next one now. They say, what is the temperature after 5 minutes? So you know after 5 minutes is 14. But 14 must plus to 24. Don't plus, wait. After 5 minutes. No, this is for 10 minutes already. Okay, so the question may sound a little bit confusing. Actually, the question is asking now down here, after not 15 minutes, you are thinking it's 15 minutes. This is after 10 minutes. So after 5 minutes, well, you must start from here. Okay, so let us look at what you did. 5 minutes, you know it's 14, right? 14. So what you need to do down here is, you need to take your original temperature is -4 plus 14. So you get 10 degrees. What you are doing now, when you add to 24, this is after 10 minutes, then after another 5 minutes, you add together, this is after 15 minutes. So maybe the question is, maybe you are thinking the temperature after 5 minutes more. Maybe you are thinking after 5 minutes later. But it's not after 5 minutes, they say after 5 minutes from the beginning. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now 14. Actually, they got it wrong here. They got it wrong. See, down here, their answer key is also wrong. This one answer key is wrong. Correct, 14 degrees, you also got 14 degrees. But it's supposed to be after 5 minutes from the beginning. Yours is after 5 minutes extra. Okay, and that's the end of paper 1. Congratulations. So I'm going to send you paper 2. Maybe for next Saturday's one, you do paper 2 lah. Okay, but what you do is after 2-3 days, Edmund, you visit this YouTube link. I'm going to give you the YouTube link. You try all those questions you got wrong. Okay, can or those you didn't do. You know which one? Let us see. I'm just going to share with you the ones you should do again lah. On your own. I'm not going to check, but this is what you need to do. So 1C. Okay, you should do 1C. Then you should do question number, this one, what? 3, right? Then question, this one I need to do. Question number 5. And then you do question number 7C. And then you do question number, this one, 9B. Right? And this one, question 10, you can do question 11 or so. So if let's say you keep on doing like that, you will improve very, very fast. Okay, but you don't look too happy today. Are you okay? Don't be angry with me. I thought that you need one-to-one, face-to-face. So that's why I recommended to your mom. But if let's say you want to do by Zoom, this is actually the way. This is what I do with most of my students. Then they must complete and yeah. Why I need to see your face? You know why not? I need to see you. Because sometimes the others, especially in a group, the students might be doing other things. So I can catch them.
No.
Okay. Don't be upset.
Yeah.
Not angry with me.
No.
Okay, catch up with you next week. I will send you the link, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.